Good morning, everyone. Today we will continue with unit number 10, The Great Stone Face 2. In last session, we have discussed that one day the poet came to meet Ernest. He found Ernest reading his poems and looking lovingly at the mountain. Ernest gave the poet shelter for the night. He examined the poet's features and noticed a lot of similarity with the stone face. The poet said humbly that he was not worthy of the stone face likeness. There was no doubt that there is a heavenly voice in his poems. However, his life did not match with his thoughts. Now, let's discuss what happens next. And Ernest asked, "Why not?" He pointed to the book. "Are not those thoughts worthy?" You can hear in them the distant voice of a heavenly song. But my life, dear Ernest, has not corresponded with my thoughts. I have had grand dreams, but they have been only dreams. Sometimes I lack faith in my own thoughts. Why then, pure seeker of the good and true, should you hope to find me in the face of the mountain? तो पोइट ने उसको बताया कि मेरी जो पोएम्स हैं उसमें भले ही हेवनली सॉन्ग होगा बट मेरी जो लाइफ है वो मेरे थॉट से कॉरस्पॉन्ड नहीं करती है, मीन्स हारमोनी नहीं रखती है. आई हैव हैड ग्रैंड ड्रीम्स बट दे हैव बीन ओनली ड्रीम्स. मेरे बहुत सारे सपने हैं बट वो सिर्फ सपने ही हैं. कभी कभी समटाइम्स आई लैक फेथ इन माई ड्रीम्स एंड इन माई थॉट्स ऑल्सो. The poet spoke sadly and his eyes were wet with tears. ये बताते पोएट की जो आइज थी वो गीली हो गई, मीन्स उनकी आंखों में पानी आ गया. सो टू वर दोज ऑफ अर्नेस्ट, और ऐसे ही अर्नेस्ट की आंखों में भी पानी आ गया. At the hour of sunset, as had long been his custom, Ernest was to speak to a group of neighbors in the open air. Together he and the poet went to the meeting place, arm in arm. From there could be seen the great stone face. Ernest threw a look on familiar kindness around upon his audience. He began to speak to the people what was in his heart and mind. अब जो अर्नेस्ट है उसके दिल में और दिमाग में जो भी था वो लोगों को बताता रहता था. हिज वर्ड्स हैड पावर. जब वो ऑडियंस से मिलने गया था वहाँ पर तब भी उसके जो वर्ड्स थे उसमें एक पावर था. बिकॉज दे अग्रीड विथ हिज थॉट्स, क्योंकि उसके जो वर्ड्स थे वर्ड्स उसके थॉट्स के साथ अग्री होते थे. एंड हिज थॉट्स हैड रियलिटी एंड डेप्थ बिकॉज दे हार्मोनाइज्ड विथ द लाइफ which he had always lived. It was not mere breath that the preacher uttered. They were the words of life. A life of good deeds and selfless love was melted into them. The poet, as he listened, felt that the life and character of Ernest were a nobler strain of poetry than he had ever written. His eyes filled with tears, and he said to himself that never was there so worthy a sage as that mild, sweet, thoughtful face, with the glory of white hair diffused about it. अब जब पोएट ने अर्नेस्ट को सुना तो पोएट सोचने लगे. द पोएट वॉज ग्रेटली इम्प्रेस्ड. He felt that Ernest's life and character were nobler than his own poetry. क्या सोचने लगे कि मेरी खुद की जो पोएट्री थी उससे भी ज़्यादा पावरफुल तो अर्नेस्ट की लाइफ है एंड उसका कैरेक्टर है. द ग्रेट स्टोन फेस इन द डिस्टेंस हैड वाइट क्लाउड्स अराउंड इट. As a distance, but clearly to be seen high up in the golden light of the setting sun, appeared the great stone face with white mist around it, like the white hairs around the brow of Ernest. At that moment, Ernest's face took an expression so grand that the poet was moved to throw his arms up and shout, "Behold, behold, Ernest is himself the likeness of the great stone face." अब क्या हुआ तो Ernest with his white hair also looks similar to the stone face. So the poet shouted to the people. तभी पोएट खड़े हो गए एंड लोगों को चिल्ला चिल्ला कर बताने लगे, सी अर्नेस्ट हिमसेल्फ बियर्स द लाइकनेस ऑफ द ग्रेट स्टोन फेस. अर्नेस्ट के अंदर ही जो ग्रेट स्टोन फेस है उसकी लाइकनेस है. देन ऑल द पीपल लुक्ड एंड अग्रीड विद द पोएट. And so that what the poet said was true. The prophecy was fulfilled, but Ernest, having finished what he had to say, took the poet's arm and walked slowly homeward, still hoping that some wiser and better man than himself would by and by appear, bearing a resemblance to the great stone फेस. फिर क्या हुआ तो लोग तो चिल्ला चिल्ला कर बोलने लगे, बट अर्नेस्ट एज ही वॉक्ड होमवर्ड स्टिल होप. अभी भी अर्नेस्ट को एक होप थी कि मेरे से भी ज़्यादा बेटर, मुझसे भी ज़्यादा नोबलर एंड वाइजर और कोई होगा कि जो ग्रेट स्टोन फेस के साथ रिजेंबल करता होगा. He walked homeward, still hoped that some man wiser and better than himself would surely come someday, bearing a likeness to the stone face. So children, here we have completed the explanation of unit number 10, the great stone face 2. Now in our next session we will discuss the question answer and other exercise of this lesson. Thank you everyone. Bye. Have a nice day.